Yo, what's up guys? Evil Spoolmad made a video last week and I'm here to make a better version of it. So let me tell you a story. I'll tell you about the first time health insurance companies came to be, which is an oxymoron. So of course, I know that you know that healthcare started in essentially World War II and was building up, you know, right in between the Great Depression and World War II. You know, in the point of the Great Depression, the Mid-Depression, Higher Depression. And I'm sure most of you know that during wartime, you can't be buying frivolous things like water, food, bandages. If your country's not doing well, you're not doing well for 99% of people. And in turn, nobody's making money because nobody has money to spend. Hospitals aren't making money. You kind of need hospitals. That is when this little thing started right here in my home state of Texas. Justin Kimball started something that would change the world, that would change America. It would change America. So Justin has this idea that instead of people defaulting on the loans that they can't afford, if they pay incremental payments, they could gain hospital access and not have to pay each and every time. He started by charging about $6.25 after I adjust for inflation. It was 50 cents back then. And as long as they were paying that $6.25 a month, they could go to the university hospital 21 times a day. The program was so successful, in fact, that everyone started joining and everyone was chipping in and everyone was happy because now they were all getting healthcare. And it was so good that no shame, no game, everyone copied it. 25 hospitals copied it in a decade. But that's enough for the government to see that and step in to siphon some funds off. So they form a committee. And there's 3 rules made by the big boy hospitals that force all the other local ones to obey or die. The plan had to be non-profit. It could only cover hospital expenses and it would only work within the state. Now, after this committee made those rules, they fucked off after World War II and became Blue Cross. And then 3 decades later, it became so big they just fucked off from the government. But at this same moment, another organization in the Northwest called Blue Shield came about. Not Blue Cross, don't get that confused. It was up around these 3 nowhere states, and they were covering mining and lumber towns, because we had a lot of those after World War II. And they grew to meteoric success. Look at these numbers. Look at my YouTube number. Look at these numbers. Eventually the government comes back in and they just merge the 2 companies together. And then they just merge with the 2 companies.
Yeah, that's what I would have did.
And some people will argue that this happened forever ago. In the old world, Spoolmad, in the 17th century, in the 16th century, in the 1st century. I don't care. But then a familiar face forms in the 1970s. 74 to be exact. Charter Med Incorporated would later go on to become United Healthcare and bring in the 7th largest earning rate worldwide. Then we've got Aetna, whose small beginnings started as a fire insurance company in the 1800s, and they pivoted off to employer healthcare only like 30 years ago, meaning your parents or you could be in their palm as we speak.
Attention parents and grandparents of young children. Have you received this special notice from Gerber Life? If not, you're urged to call this toll-free number now because Gerber Life is accepting applications for their affordable grow-up plan. It's easy to help your child get off to a good financial start for just pennies a day. Free information will be sent to parents and grandparents who call now. Or you can apply right now over the phone if you'd like. The Grow Up Plan gives your child $10,000 in whole life insurance protection now, then doubles automatically to $20,000 later at no extra cost. Later on, your child can buy more, up to $100,000 in total protection, regardless of their health or job, 10 times the original amount. The Grow Up Plan also builds cash value over time that you can borrow from later. Help give your child a head start for just pennies a day. Don't wait. Call now for free information.
Call 1-800-704-5150. Help give your child the financial head start they deserve. Call now for your free information.